Welcome to Understanding the Flipped Class. In this video, you will learn about what is a flipped class, the benefits of a flipped class, and how the flipped class works in World History 1. So let's first discuss the concept of a flipped class. And in order to do that, we have to go back and figure out what happens in a traditional class. In a traditional class, students learn information from the teacher during a live lecture. The teacher talks, the students write things down, and that live lecture can take anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. The rest of class, whatever is remaining, is used to begin the application of that information to different tasks. And what usually happens is this: whatever we don't get done goes home and it's done as homework. In a flipped class, students learn information from an online lecture before class ever begins. Students come to class prepared, and they discuss what they've learned. Once in class, students are not being lectured to. Instead, they use the majority of their time applying their new knowledge in different ways with the help of the teacher. Now that you understand the concept of the flipped class, let's talk about its benefits. And there are 4 major benefits of being in a flipped class. First and foremost is that students learn deeply. Because you are preparing for a class by listening to an online lecture, you are taking responsibility for your education. What happens is that you then go into class and you interact meaningfully with both your teacher and your fellow students. You also get and give frequent feedback, and you acquire a deeper understanding of what you are learning and how to use it. Second, students are active participants in learning. So no longer are you sitting there just getting information. Now you have walked into class already understanding the information, and you have the ability to practice using it. There are 2 additional benefits of being in a flipped class. The third benefit is that your interactions increase. You're going to work together and apply concepts, but you're going to get guidance from the teacher. And this increased interaction helps to create a learning community. So we are all here now to build knowledge, not just in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. And the final benefit of a flipped class is that you get more feedback. You have more opportunities to apply your knowledge and to demonstrate your ability. Any gaps in your understanding, they become visible both to you and to your teacher. Now that you know the benefits of a flipped class, let's talk about how this class actually works. Before you get into class, usually the night before, you're going to watch a 7 to 10 minute online lecture which is loaded onto YouTube. That lecture will cover the topic of next class, and you will take notes on that lecture. The next day, as you walk into my classroom, I will collect from you a 3-2-1 submission. The submission will have listed on it 3 vocabulary terms that you learned, 2 ideas that you learned, and 1 or more questions that you might have for me at the start of class. Once class starts, I will go over your submitted questions, and we will figure out whether you understood the online lecture. We'll make sure that you understand it, we'll clear up anything that you don't understand, and we'll move forward. Finally, I introduce the day's class, and you will work in small groups with my guidance until the end. Now that you know how a flipped class works, let's talk about where you go to get the information necessary for you to succeed in this class. In order to find out which lecture you should watch, you stay on this website, matthewrossatini.wix.com/history, and on the front page you will see a listing of what you should be watching for which class. You'll also notice that there are things there like when quizzes are due and other important updates. To actually get to the lectures, you go to firstcolonialworld.wix.com/roho. That's where all the online lectures are stored in this class, as well as all of the handouts and additional materials necessary for you to be engaged in this class. If you still need help, email me at matthew.rossatini@vbschools.com. Call me at First Colonial High School, 648-5300, or the best thing to do is ask me for help in class. I am always here to help you. Thank you and have a good day.